Hello, everybody. Happy November 1st. It's Dave Neal, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. Let me ask you guys a quick question. When do you start playing Christmas music? Because my wife likes to start on November 1st. I'm a December 1st kind of guy. Help me settle this debate. Is it too early to play Christmas music? I'd love to hear from you guys. Follow me on Instagram at DNeals. I'll also be live on Patreon right after this at patreon.com/Dave Neal. And don't forget, the podcast is live every day. Bachelor Rush Hour, starring yours truly, can be available anywhere you listen to podcasts. Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher, iHeartRadio. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, you can catch Bachelor Rush Hour. It's free. It's unique content. I'll be recapping all of today's events. That's 5 p.m. East Coast time. Link in the comment section. Click on it. Subscribe now. It'll be great for the next time you're bored on your commute. All right, let's get into it. The big question everybody is asking, are Gabby and Erich on the rocks? It's a tale as old as time. You fall in love on The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, and then right afterwards, people look for clues. Some might call that confirmation bias, to find something to support the thought that they might have broken up by now. Now, as we know, most of these relationships don't work out. When Tayshia was with Zach Clark, we spent countless amounts of energies being like, is this why they're broken up? But listen, the internet hardly ever gets it wrong, but that's because in most cases, they break up. We know Michelle Young didn't have her wedding ring on, or her engagement ring, sorry. And of course, Neal Lane called in and was like, aren't you supposed to be wearing that thing? Didn't we give you a free $100,000 ring so you'd flash it around? And of course, Michelle said, well, I was just letting my friend try it on. Hogwash. And of course, weeks later, we find out Michelle broke up with her guy, Nate, at the time. So now we're looking at Erich. Gabby's on, fourth or fifth, sixth week of Dancing with the Stars, and Erich hasn't been there to support her for the last 3 weeks. Is that a sign that they're on the rocks? We'll break this down. There's a video in Fox News, or at least the local Fox News, that interviewed her, and she said, we're supporting each other from afar. So it's not exactly clues that the relationship is strong, but it doesn't mean they've broken up. We're going to get into all of this, but first I had a few different thoughts I wanted to share with you guys. As you all know, I'm kind of one who likes to bring in social topics of political correctness. Everyone who watches my channel comes from completely different angles of beliefs, stretching across a vast spectrum. We say left and right, but it's really multidimensional. I'm somebody who loves progressive qualities in the world, and I vote for a lot of progressive issues, but at the same time, I always push back against tone policing and being told what to say or do, and that might be the stand-up comedian in me. So just a response to a comment I got earlier today. And again, we'll get to the Gabby part in 1 second. Hold your horses here. Oh, that's offensive to horses. We should not be holding down our horses. I enjoy these so this is from a commenter. I enjoy these breakdowns, and this was on my Bachelor recap video from earlier today. I enjoy these breakdowns, but the minor but regular sexist undertones are getting frustrating. Women are XYZ. Men constantly have to tell women not to be annoyed about XYZ. Just stick to the individuals you are talking about. Don't use the brush in front of you to paint all women. And of course, this was in response to Aaron telling Genevieve, don't be upset, right? Aaron says, hey, don't be upset. This was on last night's Bachelor in Paradise. And my joke was that, oh boy, whenever you tell your lady, don't be upset. Oh, don't be mad. Oh, don't do that. You know, it becomes one of these things. I was making a comedic joke here. So my response was, comedy is built on generalizations. I'll discuss more in the next video, which is right now. So yeah, being specific is great for comedy. My aunt owns a flip phone, XYZ. You know, some set up, oh yeah, my mom just learned how to send me a text message, blah, blah, blah. But exaggeration is also a tool for exploiting thoughts. Women love to join Facebook groups because X, Y, and Z. Is it hacky? Yeah, it could be hacky. Men are like this, women are like that. There's books. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. It is hacky. It does paint a broad stroke there with the conversation, but that's part of comedy, is making large generalizations. Go to a comedy show, and then again, this is the sort of the balance beam that we walk across, making comedic effect here, not in a comedy club, because we'll get audience on all sides saying something's too far. Someone else in the comment section said, don't make fun of people with OCD, or don't even mention OCD. You know what I mean? So no matter what you say or do, somebody out there it will be something that is sort of a a thing that they're railing against. So yeah, will I continue to say men are like this, women are like that? Oh, why all women love Facebook? And again, I use Facebook groups as a premise because women love Facebook groups. Oh my gosh, my wife, sorry, I almost said my fiance. My wife will send me Facebook groups for everything, and then she'll be like, "Did you confirm the Facebook group? I send you these different Facebook groups I want you to be in, and then you're not even in them." And it's like, well, I don't know why. Guys don't send me Facebook groups, and you know whatever. Yeah, I could be specific and just say, "Oh, my wife sends me Facebook groups," but I generally believe the premise that women, that Facebook groups are friendlier for women because women in general, generalizing Dave here, women love to have a group. They would love to be a part of a social group, and I think that's why Facebook groups work well, generally speaking. But boy, when you break a joke down, you kill it. You certainly murder it. Women love to murder jokes. I'm kidding. They don't. That's just specifically this person does. But I hope you can understand that if I actually listened to everything somebody in the comment section says they want me to say or do, the recaps are going to turn into this. Bebop, boop, boop, Bachelor in Paradise, drama happened, goodbye. Why, whatever. So anyway, I hope you guys understand. That's my response to that. I'd love any pushback in the comment section there. But I always said the joke that I had, I've said it a million times, all women hate when we generalize them. But of course, the joke is there that I said all women. So comedy, like I said, to recap, is built on exploiting generalizations. Women, I'm not saying women are, whatever. Does anyone else find it, and then here's some comments from this video. Does anyone else find it very suspicious that Erich hasn't been in the past 2 or 3 Dancing with the Stars shows? My understanding is he did move to LA with Gabby. Am I wrong? Today he posted a story saying to vote for Gabby, but it was just a screenshot of a text. And then Zachary Reality posted on Twitter, Gabby and Erich are still together. My friend saw them at the Laugh Factory last week. You know what could be possible here is that Gabby gets very nervous and gets a lot of anxiety on Dancing with the Stars and doesn't want her fiance there or somebody that she might be in a rough patch with. I know for me personally, I prefer to do stand-up when Tasha isn't in the room because I can just take things into an extra gear. I can take things into like I do the same thing when I make my videos here. Sometimes I'll if Tasha's in the kitchen, I'll shut the door just because it's just like something in my subconscious. I can't be completely free. It's nothing about her. It's about me. So this idea that Erich's not at Gabby's Dancing with the Stars event, it might not be about him. It might be about her not wanting him there. Now, with that said, it could also be that the relationship's not doing well. Let's listen to what Gabby had to say here. Interview on Fox News Digital.
This is my dress.
And this is her collar.
And
She's
it's very nice.
showing off her Halloween outfit.
Yeah.
Rawr.
Hungry for blood.
Tonight you guys did a great job. And how is it working with a new partner?
How is it working with a new partner?
Tell him.
Let him know. Alan's been great. No, he has been wonderful. And I was a little nervous at first, but I feel like we just got right into it. I think we're both really hardworking and have a common interest in mind, which is to win. But, yeah. Well, he told me.
Surprise.
He's doing okay. Yeah, he's
So
great.
just the chit chat's horrible. We're not getting any answers. She's just having fun. Totally fair. This was right after last night's Dancing with the Stars. Let's get to the Erich bit.
Being tested every day, practicing in mass. So luckily, nobody else, in the perimeter seems like they got it. So we're just hoping that he gets better fast.
Get to the goods.
With it being Halloween, what has been your favorite Halloween?
All right, so he asked her about her favorite Halloween costume, and the interviewer is not mic'd up here, so I know it's hard for you guys to hear, but she mentioned some different Halloween costumes. I promise there's only a minute left. The Erich T will be up next.
How are you the copper tone baby?
I didn't show you a picture?
No.
Oh, I had like a nude bodysuit, and then I painted nipples up here. And then I painted tan lines. It was sick, yeah, honestly. It was pretty good.
And Gabby's not ready for this question.
Gabby, Bachelor Nation wants to know about your fiance.
Okay, the interviewer said Bachelor Nation wants to know about your fiance. So it gets real. Gabby looks away for a second here. If you're watching on the YouTube, you'll see this. If you're listening on the podcast, you got to go to YouTube and check out this eye contact here. Any body language experts out there want to help me out with this?
Still together,
He says, are you still together?
Yeah, I think life is just really busy for the both of us right now. So I understand their concern, but we're just kind of, going forward with each of our individual interests and supporting each other from afar.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
What's next for you guys? I mean, next week is it you again, Alan, or tune in and find out?
Yeah.
We really don't know yet.
We don't know. It's a day-by-day thing.
Yeah.
So that was it. Now, fascinating interview right there. For very quick, it was only 10 15 seconds or so. She said, we're busy for both of us, kind of going forward with our individual interests, supporting from afar. She says they're supporting each other from afar, and that's exactly what's happening. Here's what Erich tweeted yesterday. Gabby. 10 Gabbies. You can limit 10 votes per couple. He said, vote Team Gabby 10 times. Text Gabby to 21523 at 5 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern time. She keeps on crushing it. So the thought that people have that think they're no longer together, that they're on a break, is that maybe they've pivoted their relationship. The thought being that they wouldn't announce it now. They would let her experience Dancing with the Stars before all the drama and the fallout that would come from them breaking up. That always could be the case. Or it could be the case that they've just been fighting a lot, or she's stressed out a lot and she's working nonstop with Dancing with the Stars, so she can't put much time into the relationship right now. And if that's the case, hopefully Erich has enough going on in his own world. I know personally, in my experience, whenever I'm obsessive about a relationship, it's mainly, or jealous, or all these negative traits. It's always when I'm not busy enough with my own life. It's when I've been unemployed. It's when I've been moving and didn't have a good friend circle. So my hope for Erich is that he's got enough support out there to kind of do his own thing. And maybe when Gabby's Dancing with the Stars journey is over, which will be in 3-4 weeks, right? Maybe they will have more time for quality time and getting to know each other and all the things that you do in a normal relationship. Here is a quick clip of Gabby. I'm going to have a hard time with the audio because it's probably copywritten, but here's a clip from Dancing with the Stars Instagram of Gabby doing an amazing Argentinian tango. So here they are doing their thing. Great footwork. She got one of the top scores of the night. I'm going to cover Dancing with the Stars a little bit more tonight on the podcast. So if you want to go listen to that, link in the comment section for the podcast. And also let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment and we'll talk more about this relationship with any information that comes out. I'll be live at 10 a.m. Pacific time today for the Patreon. If you want to discuss this with me live on the bonus content, it's for as little as $5 a month. You can go check that out right there. Patreon.com/Dave Neal. The podcast is free. You should all be subscribing. We'll talk to you in a bit. Bye.